Today I want to talk about the OCBC 360 nerf and why I'm not withdrawing all my money. There's a very compelling reason why my YouTube title says this, so watch out to find out why. Now, again, needless to say, this isn't financial advice. I know some people say influencers are hiding behind this disclaimer, but first of all, this disclaimer is encouraged by MES. So when I follow MES advice, some say I'm hiding behind a disclaimer, but if I don't follow it, some keep saying we need to be regulated. So what is it? Do you want influencers to follow MES or not? Secondly, this is indeed my personal opinion, not personalized to anyone else, so it cannot possibly be financial advice. I'm holding my mic on a fork. Now that we have that out of the way, let's walk through the changes that will take effect from 1st May 2025. I've already blasted this to my Telegram subscribers within the hour of news breaking on 21st March, so you should definitely subscribe to my Telegram to get updated on such things. Firstly, the bonus interest for the salary category will fall from 2% to 1.6% per annum for the first $75,000 and from 4% to 3.2% per annum for the next $25,000. For SAVE, the bonus interest rates have halved from 1.2% to 0.6% per annum for the first 75,000 and from 2.4% to 1.2% for the next 25,000. The spend category has also dropped slightly from 0.6 to 0.5% per annum. The maximum interest rate possible until the nerf takes place is 4.65% per annum for $100,000 of balance, and this will fall to 3.3% per annum when the changes take place from 1st May 2025. For balances $75,000 and below, the current rate is 3.85% per annum and will fall to 2.75% per annum after the nerf. In absolute terms, a $100,000 balance currently gets around $387 per month in interest, and this will drop to approximately $275 a month after the nerf. Beyond these changes, there's also a grow category which is also getting nerfed. This category isn't really very good to begin with in my opinion because when you reach $200,000, you get 2.4% per annum on the first $100,000 of savings. If you can get 4.65% per annum on that $100,000 and you put in another $100,000 to meet this $200,000 requirement, your effective interest rate across $200,000 is 3.55% per annum, which I guess is quite okay for now, but with the nerf, it's getting worse because the bonus interest will fall from 2.4% to 2.2% per annum, and you will now require $250,000. So if you place $250,000 and can meet the spend, save, and salary requirements, your effective interest rate for $250,000 will be just 2.23% per annum. Very terrible if you ask me, especially when you have to fulfill multiple conditions just to get this rate. So after 1st May, 3.3% per annum is the absolute best rate we can get on $100,000 of balance, and we need to complete multiple conditions for this. It's pretty bad, honestly speaking, and the save category eventually requires the resetting of my OCBC 360 account, which is quite a bit of trouble. I've written an article on it, so check out the guide if you want to know what it is about, but essentially, right, the save requirement of OCBC 360 requires you to increase your balance by $500 every month, and you'll soon reach this stage where you can't withdraw funds from your OCBC 360 without affecting the interest rate, or you exceed $100,000 of balance and then your additional amount of money don't get much interest. Yeah, so you need to reset your OCBC 360 every now and then. So if you are wondering, hey Seth, if the rates are bad now, why does your YouTube title say that you're not withdrawing? Well, now that you are actually watching the video rather than just looking at the video title, I think I can probably safely say now with a little bit more context, don't panic and you don't have to follow me at all, but I'm actually likely going to once when 1st May comes along to switch to something else. You see, the last time I said I was going to my funds from something, you know what happened. So yeah, not going to go there again anytime soon. So here are some of the options I'm personally looking at. The first will be BOC Smart Saver from Bank of China, and this account can get anywhere between 3.55% to 4.6% per annum interest, and I think it's possibly the highest yielding bank account left after OCBC 360's nerf takes effect. The conditions to fulfill are also quite easy. I just need to put $500 of spend on a Bank of China card for 0.5% per annum bonus interest, or $1,500 of spend for 0.8% per annum interest. I can also credit $2,000 of salary for 2.5% per annum bonus interest and make 3 bill payments of at least $30 each for 0.9% bonus interest. Finally, I also can get between 0.15 to 0.4% per annum bonus interest depending on the balance I have with the bank. There's a maximum interest rate of 4.6% per annum possible. Now, even if I don't max out the card spend category, the rates are still pretty decent, starting from 3.55% to 4.3% per annum. So I've already written an article on this, so check out my Telegram for more details. Now, the bank advertises 7% per annum, and that is only possible if you buy financial products, which gives additional 2.4% per annum interest on top of the 4.6. But the catch is you probably have to buy expensive financial products, and therefore it's not worth going into this, in my opinion, just for additional 2.4%, and it's only for the first 12 months. So yeah, tread with caution. Another possible solution would be, of course, our good old UOB. For $100,000, UOB One account currently offers a slightly higher 3.38% per annum interest rate, and the requirements are arguably easier than OCBC 360. For one, there's a long-standing workaround for their salary requirement, which you can find on my website, and two, UOB cards are slightly better and easier to use, in my opinion. In fact, for $100,000, you might just want to go UOB Stash, which currently offers 3% per annum and there's no salary or spend condition attached, so it is quite fast free. On top of the base interest, you can also join UOB's Yearmark promo, and Q1 2025's promo is ending by end March. So if you're watching this in the last week of March 2025, you still have some time to take advantage of this promo. A new one will probably launch end of March, but given how rates have been slipping, it is likely going to be worse than the current promo. Check out the details in the article that I've written, because it can give you around 1% per annum bonus interest on top of the 3+% that the UOB accounts give. So it's a very compelling thing if you can satisfy the requirements. Needless to say, both Bank of China and UOB may cut rates soon. Bank of China last revised their rates in 1st November 2024, while UOB did so almost a year ago on 1st May 2024. So those switching to these accounts may run into the scenario where we take all the time and effort to set things up, only for rates to drop as well. For people who are sick of chasing high yield bank accounts, I think a possible solution would be good old Singapore savings bonds. Now, in recent few months, I've been quite fond of SSB because the rates that it offers versus high yield accounts have narrowed quite drastically. The SSB available for subscription this month gives 2.73% per annum from the first year onwards, and that is such a small difference from the 3+% that high yield accounts offer right now. The big difference is that savings accounts can cut rates anytime, while with SSB you can lock in your rates for as many as 10 years. Plus, you don't have to fuss over salary crediting, card spend, etc., and really get on with your life. So this is something I feel can be better than chasing yields. In fact, a few months ago, I plonked in like $60,000 for September 2024 SSB, and I'm glad I did because it gives more than 3% per annum throughout its tenure. Someone back then said I uploaded a video too late. Well, what can I say? Subscribe to the Telegram and leave notifications turned on for timely updates. Of course, liquidity can be an issue for SSB since you can only withdraw and get your money at the start of each month, so you do need to prepare some liquid cash to tide over until that happens. Lastly, I'm also looking at money market funds as a way to be like, screw it, I don't want to deal with high yield savings accounts anymore. Still shopping around, will probably highlight a few either on my videos or Telegram, so stay subscribed for updates if you want to earn more from your credit cards and savings account. Anyway, there's still a few weeks left to 1st May, so things can change rapidly. I would suggest you to join my Telegram, and also check out this video where I previously talked about what I'm doing with interest rates falling all over the place. So see you in that video.